we're going to continue our build-up to the game and have a look at a couple of the key figures. Well, one actually is a key figure for Manchester United, but he's not playing this evening. Fellaini, Eamon, is injured. And look, just talk about him, the player. We've been critical of him before in the past, and we're not alone. Man United fans have at times booed him at various instances. But the player he's become now for Mourinho.
I think he was bought for 27 million by David Moyes, and I was one of the people who was condescending, said this isn't a Manchester United player, he never will be. But he's become a really important player for Manchester United in the Van Gaal years and now for Mourinho. And we're going to show exactly why here. All over the pitch, when you're attacking, when you're defending, in midfield, he wants to get involved, he's annoying, he wins things. Look at this. He has this defender on toast. And all over the pitch you see him. He scores goals, he makes goals, he prevents goals, and he wins. But it's his attitude that makes him superb. And he is the quintessential Mourinho player, really. Look at that skill. That's real skill, by the way. Liam.
No, I think he's not playing tonight, but this makes a statement about Jose Mourinho and his philosophy. You know, he's given him a chance, he's given Ashley Young a chance, because they're hard-working players. They have the work ethic, and he's very effective in going forward and getting himself in the box. And nobody likes to play against him. I think he pretty much starts every game for Belgium now, and they have plenty of skillful players. But he just shows you physique, strength, attitude. These are all the things that Mourinho likes, and that's why Fellaini is a big part of Mourinho of the Mourinho plans and going forward.
Just one thing I'd say to any kid watching tonight: if you want to be a pro and play for Manchester United, look at that guy, work like he works, and you'll do as well as you possibly can. He's a great role model. I've come to admire him, having been a sceptic.
I wouldn't say he's a role model now, Eamon, because...
But he puts the boot in as well.
And a few other parts as well.
And he pretty much gets booked every match he plays, Dara. So.
But you'd like 11 Fellaini's, Lee,
no,
wouldn't you?
I wouldn't like 11 of them. I wouldn't like 11 of them, but one or two never go amiss.
Richie, your thoughts on him, because, you know, and the lads have spoken about it, and there has been a mixed reaction to him in the past.
I'm very surprised. I agree. I would have had the same response when he signed for United. His early displays, I thought he's very limited. I'm surprised we're at the point now where I think United are talking about extending his contract. They blocked the move for him to leave in the summer. I'm not as sold on the idea. I wouldn't be as full of praise as the two lads are. I think he is effective. He's absolutely a Mourinho player. If he has become a Manchester United player, I think that's because the definition of what a Manchester United player absolutely has changed. We've all agreed on that. I don't think he would get near a United team under an Alex Ferguson era, but is effective for how Mourinho wants to play football.
So he's a Mourinho Manchester United player. There's a big difference.
Mourinho's the man, but don't forget that the players like Paul Scholes and Ryan Giggs and Roy Keane that made and before them other great players like Bobby Charlton, those players aren't around anymore. So we have to redefine our idea of what a Manchester United player is.
It has been redefined.
In a word, he's a winner. The ball's there, he wants to win it. It's in your opponent's box, he wants to head it. It's in your box, he wants to clear it.
I think
he's an amazing character.
He's effective in a lot of ways without excelling in any one particular way.
How much is he worth now? More than 27 million?
Yes, which is a reflection of the market more than his ability.
Mourinho's gone for physical players, and he was there, so he fits into what Mourinho wants to do. Whether this team, with this physical emphasis, with Matic, Herrera, Fellaini, Lukaku, these kind of guys can go all the way in this competition against the most skillful players, I think there's doubts.
And Liam, why do you feel he has gone that direction?
He's always
with this
been
team?
that direction. No? He's always
they're a
been
team of giants.
Yeah, they are. And he knows that, you know, muscle can win games. And he knows that muscle can get clean sheets at Southampton when your back's against the wall. So, you know, I think it'll be very effective going forward at Manchester United. Whether it's true to the traditions of the football club, I don't think so. But Man United have gone a few years now without winning the league, and they've gone a few years without winning the Champions League. And if this guy can do it, that that emphasis on physique will be forgiven.